Last time on The Recruit, the boys touched down in the Northern Territory where Waylon won the captaincy but lost his nerve.
You have to lead this group and you're ready for it. You weren't before, you are now.
Brady bounced back as the Recruits took on the Indigenous All-Stars.
Back. Big Brady's back. Yep, he's back.
And Moreland stayed out past curfew.
Give me a reason why I shouldn't delist you right now.
And in a shock delisting, Smithy got the boot after Waylon swapped himself in and Chris Moreland out of the weakest three.
You're through to another week of The Recruit.
This week, the final 10 battle each other.
Push him!
That bout was pretty tough.
And the Ocean in a true test of mental strength.
Execute the game plan!
I'm stuff here. For sure, I'm not going to make it.
An old beef between two recruits bubbles to the surface.
Rusty's going to struggle just because he's so little and frail.
Can Moreland redeem himself?
I stuffed up, so just got to pay the penalty.
And an emotional delisting brings Vossi to tears.
Bye, boys! Coming out! Men, welcome. Man standing on my right is John Donoghue. He specialises in combat training, mental and physical torture.
He just looked like a tough bloke from the get-go.
This is probably the only bloke that actually makes me scared. He has worked with Nelson Mandela. He's been his bodyguard. He's coached UFC fighters. He's worked with Melbourne Storm for over 12 years and he's worked with over half the AFL clubs currently.
Former bodyguard of Nelson Mandela, you knew you weren't in for a bloody run around the park.
This is the guy they go to if they want to toughen up. And it is the session that every player hates the most. Session we're going to be doing today is tackling.
When I tackle someone, I'll try and really hurt him. Like, 'cause it's probably the only time in a game you can hurt him besides the scoreboard.
The importance of tackling fellas in AFL is paramount. If you can't tackle, the coach doesn't pick you. It's real simple. The thing that we're looking for today in the tackling component is that you're going to put your body on the line. And that's the whole essence of tackling, that you're going to put your body on the line for your teammates.
It's going to be a big session.
I hate tackling, listen, I don't know what, like, just too hard.
I'm just going to run through the drills first of all. So the first one we're going to do is what's called a flip over. Go. Now flip back. Go. That's one. Try and get 5 or 10 out each. Let's go.
That's it. I've been told you can't do it because your calf, is that correct?
Yep. Just after the game last Tuesday, it's been a bit sore and just don't think I'll be able to do it.
Yep. Okay. Tim, take me through it.
Yeah, so basically, I think the body might have just been a bit run down from all the training. We had training in the morning, pretty much straight after that. Just sort of got a bit of a fever, and then started getting migraines, and then at about 10:30 went into hospital.
You're in hospital at 2 o'clock in the morning and then you end up going out to watch your mates play footy.
Yeah.
So, you end up paying a consequence. Now you can't do this challenge. So you're ruling yourself out.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go have a rest. All right. Hit him. Gossy, come over here. Tough session.
Bloody oath. It's tough.
You've had a couple of run-ins with Mark, a little bit.
Well, Mark had only been there for 5 minutes and, yeah, started to tell me that I was being unprofessional and, he hadn't seen all the extra work and stuff that I'd done. So, yeah, it did hurt me somewhat.
Today,
if he wasn't 6'9", I'd probably cock him.
Go!
Okay, time.
Good morning, boys.
Fitzy.
You always get excited when you see me, don't you?
Really?
Well, it's week 6, and I think you've all picked up now. It's another captain's challenge. And today is obviously tackling.
Well, every week you want to win it. And, I've been a bridesmaid before, so this week I wanted to be the bride, so to speak.
Captain's challenge today, there's going to be 3 rounds, and it's going to be the last man standing, literally. First challenge is sumo tackle.
Boys, sumo is basically you against another man. You're going to be placed in a ring. It's going to be pushing, using your hands, your forearms, bumping. Your objective is to try and get the other guy out of that ring.
Gosty's going to struggle just because he's so little and frail.
These skinny little arms, not a great sort of tackler, but yeah, got to try and bring the bigger blokes down.
4 guys will be going through to the next round. 4 guys will get the boot in the first round. Ready to go?
Yep.
All right, let's go, lads.
Boys, before we start, shirts off, in the water, head under, run in, run out as fast as you can.
Captain, you're up first, Waylon. And Waylon, you'll be competing against the guy that you saved, Chris Morland. Both of you in the middle. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
In the middle.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ready? Go! Keep up, go, push, push.
Go, boys. Go on. Go, Waylon. Come on. Keep going.
Foot out.
Foot out. Chrissy Morland through to the next
Foot
round.
can't be out.
It's not even my body.
Foot can't be out.
Oh, I lost the captain's challenge now. I won't be the captain this week for sure, so my next thing, I hope Chrissy win it now so he can save me now.
Bout number 2 is Nathan Jackal up against Johan Wagner. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, boys.
On my call.
Go. Come on, boys. Get in there, boys. Go, Yowie.
Stay
Come
intense, get low, push. Stay
Go,
on him.
Nate.
You couldn't get a grip on it. As soon as you went to push him, you just slipped your hands over. We ended up nearly headbutting a few times.
How much you want this, lads?
You've got to
That's
keep your
it.
feet.
Johan's through. Nathan, you're out.
That bout was pretty tough. Me and Yowie went at it pretty hard. I hope Yowie or Reese win it. They're my roommates, so we stick together, us roomies.
Bout number 3, it's Brady up against Reece Maxwell.
I just laughed, thinking, how is this going to work?
Go.
Stay on him.
No hugging. No hugging. Push.
That's it.
Push.
There was no chance that I was going to be able to just go one-on-one with him and push him backwards.
Stay on him. Stay on him.
That's it,
There you go. Stay on him.
So I try to just get him off balance to the side and then get him with a good couple of whacks.
Be smart, Reece.
There you
That's
go.
it. Get
There
him.
you go. Get him
Push him,
out.
Reece.
Stay up.
Push him. Oh!
Yeah, it seemed to work.
Winner, Reece Maxwell. Well done.
I was doing well when it was going straight on. Then he started doing kind of like a basketball spin move kind of thing, and yeah, just caught me off balance.
All right, now final bout is Mark Sisko up against Brendan Goss.
You just saw then, it's not always size and strength, fellas.
As a part of tackling, that's definitely mental. Saying that though, if the bloke's too big and strong, I don't think all the mental willingness in the world is going to help you bring him down.
Go.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Stay. Where are you? Where are you?
Flick 'em out.
That's it. Where are you?
Flick him out.
Push.
That's it. Smart. Get him down. Get him down.
Oh, winner.
Moving a bloke around in a circle, so it was always going to be a challenge for me, especially when he weighs so much. You should cut out on those chocolate bars.
After beating Gossi in the sumo challenge, I really couldn't think of anything else except how much pain was in my shoulder.
We're just testing the joint at the top, the AC joint, okay? So when I pull that across, is there any discomfort there while pushing in?
Yeah, a lot.
Let's see how you go after some icing for 10 or 15 minutes.
All right.
We'll check you out then, all right?
The boys that are through to the next round, Chris Morland, Johan, we've got Reece Maxwell and also Mark. Now, Mark, how's your shoulder going, mate? Are you okay?
It's not doing too hot, so I can't really move my arms, so I think that might be it for me today.
So you're out?
Yeah.
All right, well, that means that you get to choose someone to go through to the next round. Do you want to use Gossi that you're up against? Coming up, Chris Moreland gets his warrior on.
Good hit.
He doesn't mind the physicality at all.
You get to choose someone to go through to the next round. Do you want to use Gossie that you're up against?
Probably pick someone else.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think he's a little guy. I don't know how well he would do in the rest of the competition anyway. I mean, I did beat him with one arm, so.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Big Braids.
You're gonna go with Brady?
Yeah. I thought I would give Brady a chance. And I also didn't want to help Gossie out too much.
Brady, you're through to the next round. Round number 2, boys. Listen up. The boys that are through, overs and unders.
You've got to do 40 overs and unders as fast as you can. And the 2 that do that then get to go through the next round. In we go again. Let's go.
Let's go. Because you've been given a second life, Brady, you're going to go first. Who would you like under you, mate?
I'll get Jackal.
All right, boys. Nathan out the front, let's go.
Boys, remember the rules. You leapfrog over, you dive through, flat on your belly. As fast as you can. Ready? Go!
Go. Let's go, Braids. Good start. Good start, Braids. That's it. Get yourself into a zone, mate.
7, 8. Ow.
Come on, Braids. Cover up if you want kids, Nathan.
Kind of had to cup the crown jewels up out of the way so he wasn't headbutting me.
That's it, go, that's it.
Well
9 to go,
Brady.
9 to go.
Well done.
Get that pace up.
Second win.
Get that
well
pace
done.
up.
That's it. Good boy.
Last one, get it done. Get it done.
Come on.
When you finish, stand up. Dive through. And
Well done.
stand up.
Well done. Well done. Well done, over here. Get around him, boys.
Up and overs was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I felt like a baby giraffe trying to get up out of the sand.
Brady, time is 3 minutes, 57 seconds. Well done.
All right, up next, overs and unders, is Chris Moreland. Chris, who do you want under you?
Brendan Goss.
Well done. All right, let's go. Let's go. Go. Let's go, Morlo.
Get under.
Flat the belly, that's it. Great work, let's go.
Get into a rhythm,
Keep that
Morlo.
pace.
Get into a rhythm.
Good. Good, mate. Three.
Good start.
Everyone always says, oh, you can make it, but, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If I don't do it now, I think I'll never will.
Flat the belly, that's it. Great work, let's go.
Get into a rhythm,
Keep that
Morlo.
pace.
Get into a rhythm.
Good, almost halfway.
When we do this captain's challenge, all that's going through my head is just win, win, win.
2 more. 39.
Last one, get
last
through.
one. And you've got to get up, Morlo.
Make
You've
sure
got
you
to get
stand up when you're done. That's when the clock stops. Stand up,
Get
stand up.
Up. Well done.
That's it.
Well done.
Your time was 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
Next bloke up is Johan Wagner. Johan, who are you going to choose?
Can I go Jackal?
Nathan Jackal, sure can. Let's go. Out the front. Go. 1.
That's it. That's it, boys.
Getting up off the ground in the sand and turning made you so dizzy and disorientated.
14, 21, 35, 37, 39.
Come on, let's go. Last
And
one.
you've got to get up. You've
Get
got to
through
get
and
up,
stand
Yowie.
up. Get through and
You've gotta
stand
get
up. Go, get through, stand up. Up,
Get
up. Time.
At the end of a drill, I've never wanted to literally hold on to someone because I couldn't stand up. I had to hold on to Morlo and just hug him.
With the time of 3 minutes and 17 seconds, you go into second spot. So at the moment, you are into the final round.
Reece Maxwell, who do you want under you?
I'm going to stick with the good form and get the Jackal back.
Oh, Nathan Jackal.
Go. That's it. Good start. Flat in the belly. Great. Keep it up.
It's only
Great
2, but
pace.
good start.
It really doesn't look like much when you're doing these up and unders,
If you want to win it, you got to push.
but oh my God.
Come on, let's go.
Last one on your belly, then stand up quick.
Got to get up quick,
On the
Maxie.
belly,
Gotta
stand
get
up quick. Up. Time.
Well, time that you're able to achieve, Maxi, just up the best. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So very close. So Morlo, Maxi, you're both through to the last round.
Big bad Morlo. He doesn't mind the physicality at all. It's going to be a tough gig.
I used to probably be Reece's biggest critic. I didn't think he was going to make it. I think he's going to go a long way. He's probably a bigger threat right now, Reese is.
Your final round today to determine who the captain's going to be is in-your-face tackle. John?
You're going to make 6 tackles in a row. The important part of this is Vossi and I are going to determine, through our judgment, who's having a crack.
If there's a brick wall, how hard are you going to run through the brick wall? You know, if you go through 85%, you're going to get hurt. It's got to be 100% through the brick wall or through the tackle.
Let's go. Good hit.
Well done, Muller.
Good, jog it back.
Well done.
Good.
Come on, get him up.
Take him on. Take him on. That's it.
Good, Waylon. Good hit in. Gossie through.
That's it. Great. Finish it off. Good.
Well done.
Here we come, the big fella. That's it. Finish it. Finish it.
Well done,
Well
boys.
done.
Free hit, Reese. Free hit.
Well done. Good
Finish
work.
it. Got to finish it.
That's it. Get him down. Get him down. Well done,
Good
boys.
enough.
Well
Good.
done. Chrissy Moreland.
Good.
Well done.
Hey, switch it over.
Well done.
You know, it's me versus him. End of the day, there's one contract. So that's all that was going through my head.
I thought it was a good challenge to prove to all the boys and everyone watching that I can take the physicality of the sport.
Ready? Go.
Through.
Good.
Come on, Max.
Good.
Get him down.
Let's meet him.
That's it. Come on, boys.
Through him,
That's
Yowie.
it.
Come on, you got to go through him, go on.
Through him, Waylon.
Good. Good. Get up.
Well
That's
done.
sometimes going to happen.
Well
Let's
done,
go.
boys. That's it.
That's it. Finish it off.
Finish him off.
Finish it off.
That's it. Well done. Get him down.
Up.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Couple more. Come on, Maxie. This is to be captain. Let's go, boys.
Get him down. That's it. Last one. Make it count. Here it comes.
Well done, boys. Well done. Get around him, boys. Get around him.
After Vossi and I talked about it, we thought it was quite close, but he went that extra mile, I thought. He tried to run through every guy, no matter how big or small. He was aggressive and he showed intent, and that's what separated for us.
The winner of this week's Captain's Challenge is... Chrissy Moreland. Well done, Chris. One. Give him your captain's armband.
Feeling a little bit devastated. Got close. Second time I've been bridesmaid. So, you know, hopefully next week.
I don't care how big you were, how small you were, you know. I'm running through it, I'm going to kill you. I wanted to win this, and I did, so I'm pretty happy with myself.
Since we've gotten to the recruit house, there's been heaps of nicknames thrown up.
Gossie loves his nicknames.
Brady being called the perfect man.
Speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Big chest, nice big muscles.
That chiseled jawline.
He's just a good-looking dude in whatever he does.
Perfect man.
Morlow's calling me the package. Jack was being called castaway a few times. Gossie's just Gossie.
We get a letter in the mail. It says we're invited to Shane Warne's charity event.
It's not often I get to suit up, so yeah, it was quite nice to do so.
It was, you know, funny seeing these tradies getting dressed up in a suit.
You can fit another person in there. Come in, bro.
Ryan Semmel looked like he was off to a court date.
Make sure you guys get the right ones. Thanks, bro.
Mate, you look like a dodgy car salesman. You have to sell me a Toyota.
Marmling. Is that right? If I reach over and ask a woman for a number, can I have your number, please? Would this work?
Hello. How are you? Look at you. I'm the lucky coach tonight. You are all my dates. So let's go. Let's go and have some fun.
What's the best thing about Australia?
Definitely the Australian women.
Well, you better get in there then. reliably told you're the perfect man. What's that about?
That's definitely not true. It's just a little nickname the Goss man has given me.
You can't wipe the grin off your face. You're looking forward to the single ladies in there.
That's it. I'm just a boy unlucky in love.
Do you enjoy this sort of thing? The big event, the bright light?
Nah, not sort of. I usually walk around barefoot and no fancy stuff.
Lee, how do you think they went? How do you think they went? I'm pretty impressed. I think they did fine for boys that have never done this before. I've seen worse, that's for sure.
I could probably see myself, just skipping the line to clubs and things like that. I think I could get used to that.
Coming up, a dream day on the bay quickly turns into the boys' worst nightmare.
I'm in some serious strife.
Will they sink or swim?
Ben, how are we?
Good.
How good's the day?
Cracker.
Absolute cracker. So we're going to spend a day on the water. We're going to be spending it on 2010 Sydney to Hobart winner, Primitive Cool. Waylon, you been on the boat before, like this?
Nah, not this big. No.
So what's going to be the challenge for you today?
I just don't get seasick.
What a perfect day for it. There was not really a ripple on the water. It was just relaxing being out there, and I just had to look up at the sky and just thought, what a cracker day.
I've been on a boat before, but never sailing. The boat I've been on was a ferry.
I love sailing. Yeah, I love just being out on the water.
You doing Titanic? Because I got to hold you. You got to put your arms out.
You actually held me. It's better than work, bossy. Rather doing this than trying to lease a building.
All right, gents, relaxation is over. We are here for a reason. We are here to complete a team challenge. We're going to be heading back to where we come from, 4 kilometres away. Except we're going to be doing it on a paddleboard.
I thought we were just going to have a nice, relaxing day on the boat, but I should have learnt by now that that's never going to be.
I'm not much of a good swimmer, so I hope this board doesn't break.
Not only do you have to do it on a paddleboard, but you have to beat a 6-time Australian Ironman champion and an Australian Hall of Famer. You guys have got no idea, do you? Men, meet Trevor Hendy.
Hey, boys.
He's been part of our crew, you fools, and you didn't even notice.
When I jumped on the boat, I gave him a handshake. I thought, geez, this guy looks familiar. And then when we're cruising around, having a good old time, I thought, geez, this bloke up the back, he's doing nothing. He's just here for a good old time.
5 of you have to beat Trevor back to Dicko, who's at the finish line on the shore. You will get a 20-minute head start.
Basically, board paddling's pretty hard. It's difficult. It's really hard on the body. You can either go on your knees or you can lay down.
I'm a surfer and I'm feeling pretty worried about it. So I don't know how the boys that aren't used to this sort of thing are going to go.
We have to tidy off with you, Mark. How are you?
I don't think I'll be able to go. I still can't even lift my arm, touch my nose or anything.
So we're another team member down.
I know Mark's got a sore shoulder, but mate, get it taped up. At least show us that you want to do it. Just cannot see him become an AFL player. I just think his attitude's shit.
Gents, it's cold in the water. Get the wetsuits on. Get yourselves organised. Morlo, take charge. Let's go.
Let's go, boys. I hate ocean, so yeah, I hate salt waters. From my home, Billaloona, the nearest ocean would be 14 hours west.
Freaking out a bit?
Yeah, I hate doing paddling and stuff on water. I hate water sports. And I'm thinking, what is going to do with footy anyway? Because in the end, there's a bloody AFL contract, not a Ironman paddling bloody contract.
It'll be a good test, won't it?
I don't know if it'll be a test or no, I just don't like it.
I think Australia's going to be just going a long line across and just probably 2 metres apart from each other and work as a team and everyone be vocal.
Away!
Keep working, boys.
Get a nice rhythm.
First minute we hit the water, we dispersed pretty quickly and we were all over the shop. Everyone sort of just kept going everywhere, so it was quite difficult.
I've never been on never surfed, never any kind of board like that, so found it very hard to balance.
We're all trying to kneel on the boards, and it just, they make that look easy. Those boards are so hard to kneel on.
Get working, boys! They're looking very separated, aren't they?
Well, their plan was to go in,
stick together,
and line out, or they were talking about the flying V.
Yeah.
I don't know about a flying V, but that's not looking like a flying V to me right now.
That looks like a double yo-yo.
Every muscle in my body. It's just the muscles you don't use that just bugging. Toughest challenge by far. I think a lot of the boys had their head down and, you know, they couldn't keep their balance and it just looked, you know, really shit. Keep working, Padraig. Come on, brother.
You want to head back to Ireland, Padraig?
Don't let him get to you. Come on. Come on.
Be easy back there.
This is not what he's saying, all right? The voice in your head.
This is a disgrace what they're doing here.
Come on, Waylon. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on, Waylon. Come on.
A couple of meters out, paddling out from the start, I was sore already, and then just keep trying and sore, and then start getting sore, and relaxed a couple of times, but then start paddling again.
What are you doing, mate?
I can't, my arm.
How are you going to get back there if you don't start paddling, Waylon?
Oh, I just wait for current to take me out.
Waylon, time to find a way, mate. You've got to find a way.
How can you find a way when you're tired?
Turn your arms over.
Every time I'm bossing it, you got to jump off this, and then next minute you got to paddle, and I'm thinking, oh, I hate this man right now. Is he a coach or is he a what? Forcing people to die?
Every time you've done this, you thought you could stop. You wanted to stop, and you got through every single time. This is only another moment.
Not this moment, no.
Come on, let's go! I'm a bit disappointed with Waylon, but I think we probably should have, you know, worked harder to get Waylon to where we had to go. Come on, Waylon, no time for rest! Come on, mate, dig!
I was just sat down and just thinking, oh, I'm stuff here. For sure, I'm not gonna make it.
Come on, this is it. Fight through it.
No, I just got too sore and my upper body, just couldn't paddle no more and decided to quit.
Waylon quit because he's not mentally strong. I just think it's gotten ridiculous now.
I was a bit annoyed with Waylon giving up. We're going into the most brutal system in the world, the AFL. Like, yeah, you've got to be mentally switched on 24/7. Keep working, boys, come on!
A long way to paddle, you just didn't think you'd be able to get there, and obviously because you're racing an Ironman champion, you knew he was coming behind you, and when we looked around and seeing him on his knees just flying along like a jet ski, we knew it was going to be pretty tough.
Come on, boys, you'll be coming soon!
Boys, you're not going to get through by yourselves.
Just go regroup, mate. That's all we can do.
We're trying to get everyone back together so we can be as a team.
Blokes just aren't listening, mate.
Thought Maury was fantastic as a captain. He was one of the stronger. He sort of had the technique sort of going, him and Reece. Really vocal, and yeah, look, he had a point to prove this week.
You got to start demanding something, because if you don't demand something, nothing will happen, because they're all in their own little world at the moment.
One straight line, boys. You want to get as close to the person in front of you, and that's going to get a drag happening, all right?
No matter how tired you are, execute the game plan.
Come on, Padraig! Come on, Padraig!
Keep going. All right, let's go. Let's hit the line. Go to the line.
He's so fast.
Keep working, boys.
I've got the head down, but he's just hitting the water, basically doing circles. And I see him just out of the corner of my eye, just motoring past. He's an absolute machine, that bloke.
Plan was when he come past us for someone to get him. I was a little bit annoyed with Brady at one stage because Trevor comes scooting past him and Brady's just watched him go past.
They're trying to take him down. He wants to get him.
I paddled as hard as I could to get him. I was where Brady was, I would have got him and tackled him, just held him there, but Brady just let him go past. That did piss me off a little bit.
He couldn't get him. Oh, look, I think if Trev comes from behind, mate, one thing's for sure, he's getting tackled. I'm prepared to drown, so if he's prepared to drown as well, mate, I'm not letting go.
That's it, boys. Good jackal, Yowie. Keep working, Yowie. He's flying. Have a look at the weight.
It was a long way. It just seemed like we were never going to get to the shore. So yeah, it was really tough.
Too worried about me. Too worried about the scoreboard, so to speak.
6-time Australian champ, mate. That might rattle me too.
In a challenge like that, you just got to keep going. You know, it all comes down to how bad you want it.
Some of the boys lose and they sort of think, oh, well, you know, I tried, but it's not like that with me.
Haven't finished yet, boys. Haven't finished yet.
It's pretty hard to say who stepped up in this challenge because Trevor Hendy absolutely flogged all of us.
Did you succeed? No, we didn't. We didn't succeed that challenge. Waylon, so you ended up getting in the boat. Why?
Just my whole upper body was just too sore. Couldn't hardly paddle anymore.
How many times have we been in this place where you've learnt about what we're doing and then stopped listening to what's actually happening?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Pretty clear, boys. It doesn't matter who it is, this is your biggest challenge. Like, you're looking at me, but I was the opposition, this is the opposition.
The noise is, guys, is doing something that you can't do. That's the noise. Because if you're standing in the MCG and 100,000 people and all of a sudden you can't do it, you still got to find a way, don't you? Right? Let's get ourselves organised. Thank you again to Trevor Hendy. Cheers. Well done.
People say you got to change, just put your mind to it, but I don't believe them. Nearly Bossy and Dicko and Lee, they all say, oh, you got to just use your mind. It's all up in here, but I don't see nothing in here.
Boys, it only would have taken one more bowl of Nutrigrain and you might have got him.
That's right.
We're at the Westpac Centre, training with the Collingwood VFL team. It just gives us an opportunity to see who is above the grade, who kicks the ball well in congestion. We just don't get a chance to be able to do this at training. Good braids. Well done, mate.
Training with Collingwood VFL team, I thought was really good. It was good to get a lot more numbers.
Good, good.
It's good to test yourself against people that you haven't seen.
I think Sem's a little bit dusty. He's struggling a little bit in terms of his cardiovascular. There's obviously he's struggled a little bit with the flu. So you've been in isolation for the last couple of days. Yeah. Got some rest?
Yeah, got some rest. It's going insane at one point then, but no, it's good to be back in with the boys and back on the horse.
That's better. Great skills, Reece! The one guy that I've seen really step up in the last week and a half, 2 weeks with his football has been Reece Maxwell. At the moment, he's going strength to strength.
Jackal's 26 now. You know, he's not the tallest bloke out there. I'd love to see him come out and just tear it apart, you know, get heaps of 1-2s, take the game on a bit more.
My main threat on the recruit would be Chris Morland. He could fit into an AFL club, but I reckon I could pip him on the line with my attitude off the field.
That's better. That's better. Back at the ball. Gossie, well done.
I think I got a bit of fitness in me now, but yeah, I'm still behind by a mile.
Speed on the ball, Morlo, good.
Definitely to the pointy end now, and each little slip up and put you straight on the back foot.
Coming up on The Recruit, tempers flare in the locker room.
Couldn't really give a shit, to be honest.
An emotional delisting brings Vossi to tears.
Hi everyone. Welcome back to the locker room.
Bossy. Ladies, how are we? Bossy! What's going on, team?
This session is called Rate Your Mate. This is your opportunity to give and receive critical feedback. Chris, you were captain this week. Well done. No one can vote for you. This week tested your mental toughness and you didn't pull up so well. So let's talk about the captain's challenge, tackling. Gossi, you're against Mark in tackling, so coach has got a sense of humour.
Yeah, obviously up against it. 6'9", 120 kilos. He's the biggest here, so no shame to lose to him.
Mark, what did you say at the end of the bout?
Something about me beating him with one arm.
I think the only thing Mark can do with one arm is count his IQ.
Did Gossi injure you?
No, I actually got injured during the tackling drill, which was before that. No, I actually wasn't even going to do it until they told me I was against Gossi. Figured I'd give it a shot.
Why?
Just a little guy. Figured it wouldn't be too hard.
There's always a hero in the group, so
You pissed off with those comments?
couldn't really give a shit, to be honest.
I think we need to rearrange their sleeping quarters in the house and put Mark and Gossi in one room and everyone else in the other and just lock the doors. Where does he compare amongst the other players? In my own opinion, I reckon he sits middle rung. In his opinion, he's the best player here. Next, mate. We have Mark Cisco, can count an IQ on both his hands, 22, USA 207.
As an international recruit, you have to be an athlete, and so far, haven't seen anything resembling athleticism.
I tell you, if Mark doesn't go on, I'm going to miss the friction he creates because he is grating some people seriously the wrong way. And you know what? He doesn't care.
Ryan, this week you made some choices that saw you not partake in part of the week.
I don't think it was choices, plural. I think it was one.
Why not?
Because it was one instance that you're referring to. I decided to go and watch a local football match.
Against doctor's advice?
There was no real doctor's advice at that stage.
Weren't you told to rest?
Yeah, I was told to rest.
I think it's come across as naive.
It's just another example that these guys don't understand that what you do on a Wednesday affects what happens on a Saturday.
So we need to rate these guys. So if you had a bit of a feeling about who's mentally strong, who would that be?
Number one, Morlo.
I'll tell you who's going to surprise you with the second strongest. Reece Maxwell. I'm with you, brother. He just does what's asked. I think the two standouts for this week by an absolute mile has been Reece Maxwell and Chris Morland.
Padraig, what was the most confronting part of the week for you?
I would have thought the team challenge with the paddleboarding. I found that very difficult. I thought we talked about staying together as a team, but I felt that I was left behind a bit at the start.
He really struggled in the challenge to the point where he was just getting pissed off. Just looking at him during training, he's got some physical things he needs to work on. He's fat. Game sense, okay. Physically, needs a lot of work.
Waylon, what's been the most challenging part for you this week?
Well, the stupid paddling.
What was stupid about it?
It's paddling the shore.
Not a fan?
Not a fan, no.
Okay.
Not at all.
Waylon could have at least stuck it out. Just keep going, keep chipping away.
He knows how mentally tough he can be, and I just don't think he's shown it yet.
I think Waylon's struggling a lot.
When he jumped in the boat, his mind just went in a completely different direction. I just want to be convinced that he wants to be here.
Okay, team, time to rate your mate. You need to consider who's not draftable, who deserves to be delisted. We talked about mental toughness this week. You guys aren't there yet. Not by a country mile. Good luck.
All right, guys, we've got 4 weeks to go. So I think this week we're going to have to shake it up a little bit.
I like the way that sounds.
Bring it, lads. Tough week, boys. This week, there's only one bloke that continues through the recruit without any votes. Yowie, you're the only one in the competition now that hasn't received any votes. Sam, how do you feel about that, mate?
Yeah, pretty weak vote for whoever's giving me that.
Which one of you blokes voted for me?
Cowards amongst us.
All right, boys, it's time for another recruit to leave the competition and go home. If I say your name, please step forward.
Obviously, I didn't take part in the captain's challenge, and I was probably one of the weakest in the team challenge. Yeah, it could go either way.
Ryan Semmel, if he's in the bottom three, I'll be pretty disappointed. You know, if you're sick, you're sick.
Being Mark Cisco playing this game every week makes me nervous.
The first recruit in the weakest three is Padraig. You a little bit surprised, mate?
I just don't feel I deserve to be here.
The second recruit in the weakest three is Mark. Do you think you're better than some of the other recruits out here, Mark?
In terms of skill, I don't think so. But in terms of my mental mindset and my ability to learn and get better, I think so.
Final recruit in the weakest three is Waylon. You expected to be in the weakest three this week, Waylon?
Yeah, because I'm quitting the team challenge and a couple of training sessions this one. It's like
Chris Morland, you were captain this week. Would you like to use your captain's call?
Yep. Yeah, I do. One of these guys I didn't vote for, so that'd be, I didn't vote for Waylon, just purely on football ability.
You want to take Waylon out?
Yep.
And then who would you want to put in?
I'll bring in the Jackal.
Nathan?
Yep.
Reasons?
Just on football ability. He was in my bottom three.
All right, boys. You want to swap over?
How would it be? I think I deserve to be in the bottom three, man. Just didn't train. So yeah, I'm happy to stay here. No, sorry, Mono, but yeah, I deserve to be here, man.
It's 2 weeks in a row, buddy.
No, it's just hard, yeah. Staying in a house where people competing against each other, and then sometimes we're a team, sometimes we're not.
Well, you don't get emotional much, but you look quite upset.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed off. You know, when he's got the footy, he's untouchable, and we all know that. I mean, it's disappointing he's not going back in the group, but it's his decision. So I'm a bit disappointed.
What I love about coaching is that I get to share my experiences with you guys. And just every now and then, you get taught something back. And Waylon, you've been that player for me. And you've been a challenge, but you've also been so rewarding, mate, because you've been a joy to work with.
You want to stick with your decision, Waylon?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, let's do it. Someone does have to leave. One less person between you and the prize.
We have to remind ourselves, the AFL is brutal, guys. And day after day after day, and being able to come with your best effort all the time. And I think that's why Waylon You won't be the recruit. Waylon, you're delisted, mate.
Cool.
Wrong bloke going home, Morlo.
Yeah.
But 6 weeks ago, I was just some kid from the bush and I learned a lot of stuff about me. Now I can do things, like I just need to push a bit more. I'm just a bit sad I couldn't stick around a bit longer. I'm very happy I met Wazzy. I think he made me like a better person now.
He had a pretty big effect on all of us, didn't he, boys? Fossey, you want to say something, mate?
That's honesty, guys. Real honesty. It's hard, really hard. I've seen some of the greats retire football clubs and they stand up out the front and they say their thank yous and they have a great career and then they walk out the door. And as a team, you move on. You move on to what you need to be able to do next, and we have to move on now.
But we only have 4 weeks left, and tonight, another recruit will be leaving the competition. We only have 4 weeks left, and tonight, another recruit will be leaving the competition.
What we're measuring here right now is the upside of both of you. We've seen you guys at training, we've seen you guys in games. You've had equal time here to be able to see who is putting their best foot forward. And I think both of you have had a good attitude. And you both do have that inner fire. It's also about skill. Mark, you're delisted, mate. All the best.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely upset. I mean, I came here to win. There's not much football in the States, so this could be the end of football for me forever.
So we're over the halfway mark, we're over the grind. So there has to be some serious intensity and consistency you now got to bring. Everything you do makes a difference. Well done. Final 8. Let's go another run.
Next time on The Recruit, the boys battle Shane Warne's AFL All-Stars in their toughest game yet.
3,342 AFL games, that's who you're playing against.
Receive a priceless one-on-one with Aussie cricket legend Michael Clarke.
You don't have to be a captain to be a leader in your group.
And struggle with a spotlight at Fox Footy.
Have you been told about social media and making sure that you have your Facebook and all that right? Let's see whether you actually have or not.